Here we go. We're going live streaming. Business Credit Builder. Yes, sir. We're just gonna let everything start right now. Alrighty. Just so y'all know, you can always go to get a free guide on how to get business credit at businesscreditbuilder.us/free guide. Okay? And we're going to get started. We're going to dive right on in. Welcome to, this is my first YouTube live. So what's up? Ha! Okay. Welcome to businesscreditbuilder.us. And today we'll be talking about business credit building steps. Okay. My name is Noel A. Booker Sr., and I am a business credit advisor at businesscreditbuilder.us. Okay. And we're just going to dive right on in. Okay. Business credit. Business credit is credit that you can get in your business name. Okay. It works similar to your personal credit. With your personal credit, you have your social security number, and you build your credit based off of your social security number. Now, with business, you start with your EIN number, and you build your business credit on your EIN number. It's totally separate from your social security number. And with the credit that you build with your EIN number, you can qualify for credit cards, stores credits, cash credit, loans, credit lines. Okay? You can qualify for all that stuff with business credit. Okay. Business credit is based on the ability of the business to pay. Okay? So they will give you credit for your business based off the strengths of your business. Okay? And the strengths of your business is the ability that the business can pay and not the business owner. And a lot of times there is no personal credit check required. Okay? Business credit can be used to qualify for credits such as Staples, Lowe's, Sam's Club, Costco, BP, a lot of different things, as well as credit lines and loans that go for like, that you can use for capital improvements, operating expenses, equipment that you want to buy for your business. Okay. Okay. I got my notes over here. Okay. Okay, so one thing about here goes some benefits of business credit. One of the benefits is that you have double the ability to get loans. Okay, like for instance, say you have a Home Depot card on your personal, right? Now, you can't go back to Home Depot and get another credit card from Home Depot. But if you have a business, you can go back to Home Depot and get a card from Home Depot or on your business. That means you'll have double the ability to access funding. Okay? So that's what it can do for you too. Business credit is based on the ability of the business to pay. So the business credit score that they give you is solely based on how you pay your bills. With personal credit, there are 5 different things that affect your personal credit. But with business credit, there's only one thing, and that is your payment history. Another benefit of business credit is that you can build your business credit faster. Okay. For instance, if you have a business, just about right away, you can access accounts, credit accounts with businesses based solely on you having a EIN number and your number listed with the 411 directory listed. Okay, so you can immediately get credit, net 30 accounts, and within 120 days, you can get cash credit cards that equal to the highest limit that you have. Okay, so you can get about 4 or 5 credit cards that got $10,000 on them within 120 days with business credit. Can't do that with personal credit. Okay, here goes some more benefits. If done correctly, it has to be done correctly. Can't skip steps. If done correctly, you can get business credit without a personal credit check. Okay. Now, some sources will approve business credit owners without an owner taking on personal liability. Okay, and that's a big deal. Not taking on personal liability for your business. Okay, that's a big deal. Okay, we're going to talk about building business credit now. Okay. Just like I said before, you can start your business credit profile similar to starting your personal credit profile. What happens is you have your business, you apply for credit, they grant you credit, you use the credit, you buy something on credit, you pay the bill. When you pay that bill, this company will send information to the business credit reporting agencies, and they will say, this person has credit. We gave them X amount of credit. They got something on credit, and they paid it in X amount of days. And that's what they will send to the credit report agencies. When that is sent to the credit reporting agency, that's considered one trade line. Okay? And trade lines are important. You want to keep track of your trade lines. Okay? Okay. Step 1 in building business credibility. Okay. Now, business credibility is the first step. It's the most important step. Okay. Now, it's the most important step because one is you want the vendors, the people that's going to give you credit, you want them to see you in a positive light. So we attempt to get you to understand how you look in the eyes of the lender. Okay? In the eyes of the lender, how do you look? What are they looking at? What are they thinking when they look at your application? It's important for you to know that so you give them the information they're looking for. Exactly. I also think that this is the most important thing because you have to fill out an application when you apply for business credit, right? So when you apply, you're going to fill out different fields, correct? You're going to fill out these different fields. And each field that you fill out, name, address, telephone, all those type of stuff, they're looking for a particular thing. This is all easy stuff, but they do look for a particular thing, okay? And we're going to go over those in a few minutes, okay? So that's why the credibility piece is so important. Okay, there are over 20 credibility points that must be met. Okay. Okay. First thing is the business name. It's important that you use your exact business name each time you apply. Okay. Like, so when they're looking at that name, they're looking for a particular thing, right? They are looking to see which business this is. So when you put in your business name and the address, they can search for you, and anybody can see your business credit report. For personal, you have to give permission for them to see it. Okay. So when you apply, you put that name in, they're going to bring up the list of similar companies with similar name and address as what you put in. Now, if they have any discrepancy on which company is yours, you will get declined. Okay. So it's important that when you put that name in, it's exactly how it's listed on the Secretary of State. Okay. And the address. Okay. They need not to have any concerns about which company it is when they look at that list. Okay. All right, let's see what's next. That was the name, right? So now the entity. When you set up your company at the Secretary of State, you have an opportunity to choose the entity. Now, any entity that you choose, you can build business credit. But if you want to separate your personal liability from your business, you must choose a LLC or a corporation. Okay. So that's key when you set up your company at the Secretary of State. Okay. EIN number. Okay. It's easy to get it. It's easy and free to get an EIN number. Do not pay somebody to get an EIN number. Go to irs.gov, search EIN number, get yourself a free EIN number. Okay. Necessary to build business credit. Okay. Easy to do. Simple, easy peasy, right? Okay. Next thing is the business address. Okay. It must be a brick and mortar. It cannot be a P.O. box, cannot be a UPS. Okay. This is how it goes. First priority for this address is to either have a brick and mortar, a location that has a physical address that you can take deliveries on. If you cannot get a business address, then the second option is the virtual office address. Okay. Now, these are virtual companies that give you an address for your business. They also have services that you can rent an office space from them, use their receptionists and stuff like that, use their telephone. So with this, we use Alliance Virtual Office, and they have a package, $50 a month. You just get an address. That your mail comes in, you go pick up your mail. They also have services that when your mail comes in, they'll scan it and send it back to you and send it to you. Okay. They email it to you. Okay. Or you just come and pick it up. Okay. So we talked about the brick and mortar, the virtual office. And the third option is your home. Now, before, home offices were not considered to be credible for your business. But nowadays, more companies are considering home businesses as credible. Okay. So, but there's still companies out there that will just think that is not a business. Okay. So that's your last resort, is to use your home address. Okay. So the address is important. Do not use a P.O. box. Do not use a UPS box. Okay. In the system, when they put that in, they know if it's a PO box. They know if it's a UPS office. They got a database of all those addresses, and they know. Okay, so do not use those because they will get you denied. And one thing about business credit is that they don't have to tell you why they denied you. Okay. With personal credit, they do tell you. They do have to tell you why they denied you. Okay. With business credit, they don't have to tell you. Okay. They don't have to tell you why they denied you. They don't tell you what is needed to qualify. Okay. That's good. That's important information to know. Okay. Next up, 411. You must have a dedicated telephone number, a dedicated business phone number. Okay. You cannot have a home number. You cannot use a cell phone number. Okay. Can't do that. Okay. Lenders, vendors, creditors, and even insurance providers will verify that you have your number listed with the 411 directory. We use listyourself.net. Listyourself.net. And that will list your business on the local business directory. Okay. Some vendors only require that you have an EIN number and your telephone number listed. Okay. So this is very important. You will get denied if you are not listed. Okay. Very important. That's one of the things that they're going to check for. Okay. Your phone number. Also about phone numbers is 800 numbers. 800 numbers give the vendor or creditor the appearance that you are a credible business. Okay. So they give you, but you still need to have that local number listed. Okay. Okay. One more thing is that do not use a cell phone. Do not use your home telephone line number. Okay. What I do is I use Google. So you can use any VoIP phone services and have them forwarded to your cell phone if you want. I use Google and forward it to my cell phone. Okay. I list my Google telephone number as my business number. Okay. So that's acceptable. Okay, next, fax number. Lenders perceive a credible business as one with a fax number. Plus, you may have to fax in your application sometimes and do some correspondence via fax to get approved for different types of loans. Okay, so fax number, very important. Websites, you got to have a website. Credit providers will research your company and you will want them to see what you provide, right? Not what somebody else has about you. So make sure you got a website that has your information. They're gonna go to your website. They're gonna check your information, your address, telephone number, all that stuff that you gave them already. They want to make sure that that's the same. They want to verify that you're selling what you say you're selling. Okay, that's important. Make sure you got a website. I do websites as well, so you can contact me at the end. We're gonna have my contact information. One thing about websites too is that you can get like services like GoDaddy, for instance, right? You can go there and you can get your domain registration. You can go there and get your website. Okay, you can get web hosting in your website builder situation. So you got all your websites set up. Now you need the email. Now they're going to charge you. They're going to a la carte you email. All right. So one thing with us is that email comes with our hosting packages and we give you customer support. So that's the hidden things about having a website is that customer support is not the same at every different company. They a la carte you different fees. So you'll find some hidden fees and stuff like that. So give me a call if you need a website. Definitely important in making your business credible in the eyes of the lender. Okay, next up, email. Email is important. You got to have email to communicate with these vendors, and you have to use your business email. You cannot use a Gmail, cannot use a Yahoo. Don't use partycheck@gmail. Okay. The preferred email to use would be your name at your company name. Okay. See my Laughapalooza stuff in the back. Okay. Yeah, so you know the deal about email. Just don't use, you know what to do. Use your domain from your website email, okay? They will be checking that. If you use a Gmail account and you're talking to a lender about a loan, they might think that you're not a credible business. Okay? Very important. Bank account is next. Okay? Once you got your Secretary of State and your EIN number, you take those two items and your driver's license to the bank and start a bank account. Businesses perceive your company to have been in business the date your bank account was opened. Okay. Some lenders, they require you to be in business a year or 6 months or 2 years or 3 years or whatever it is. This is how they determine how long your business has been in business. Not when you started your business at the Secretary of State, but when you opened your bank account. Okay? Good information to know right there. Okay, licensing. If your business needs a license to operate, you need to have the license. Okay? Have the license ready. They will check. Okay? They will check. If you're a plumber, they're going to check to see if you have the necessary licenses to operate as a plumber. And also on your licenses, make sure that the name, the address, the telephone number is exact. Every place you use your name, address, telephone number, all that information, make sure it is exact how it is on the Secretary of State. Very important. I can't overstate that enough. That because see, you can put in the wrong, misspell your name, leave out a punctuation, and they don't understand. It's the system. The system is going to look. It's a computer system that's going to be looking and double checking. So if it don't match up exactly, it's going to kick it out, and they don't have to tell you why they denied you. Okay. So you can continue applying, getting denied, saying, "Hey, this thing doesn't work." Okay, but it was just a simple mistake. Okay, and that's why this credibility thing is so important, because you can mess up, get denied, and not even know why you got denied. You messed up a little step. You messed up on a credibility point, and these are the easiest things and the most important pieces to build your business credit. Okay, we're gonna go to the next. Business listings. Okay. Now, when I set up companies, I always, I set up these credibility points and stuff. Before I even go forward, I go back and double check that every place I have the right name listed, I have the right address listed. If I have multiple companies, I'm making sure I use the right EIN number. These are easy and simple mistakes to make that can be truly costly to your business. When you're wasting time applying, using important what word am I trying to find? Using important you can waste time applying and not getting approved just by not having the right information. The simplest stuff, okay? Okay, we're gonna move forward. Step 2, business credit reports. Okay, you have to have your business credit reports because when you apply, they are going to look at your business credit reports. Okay. Now, when they look at them, you would like to know what's on them before they look at them, right? Okay. So you need to know, because when you look at them, Well, with our system, we let you know what is required before you apply. Okay. So when you apply and you know what they're going to be looking for, make sure you look at your business credit report and make sure that you is in line before you apply. We're trying to get you in a position where you get automatic approvals. Everything on that sheet is correct. When you apply, you get automatic approval. So when you already know that you qualify, you're just going to get an automatic approval, right? Before, if you know the stuff beforehand. Okay. Another thing about the business credit reports is that you have to keep track of your trade lines. Your trade lines, the number of trade lines that you have is important. You're going to keep track of them. So, like I said, when you make a transaction and you make that payment, they're going to send a report. So when you get that trade line, you want to check your credit report so you'll know that when you make that payment, that they're reporting it accurately, the amount, the days, the time it took you to pay it. Okay. You want to check that they report it accurately and in a timely fashion. Each vendor reports on different time frames, some within 30 days, some not till 90 days. So you have to know how long it's going to take them to report. And then when they report, you're going to go check your report to make sure they report it accurately, and you're going to keep track of your trade lines. That's important. We're going to discuss that later on, okay? Okay, there's 3 companies: Experian, Dun & Bradstreet, Equifax. Those are the main 3 business credit agencies, okay? Each one charges you a different fee for your credit reports, starting at $50 a month. It could be up to $150 a month. Dun & Bradstreet got packages that they charge $2,000 and up. So see, what these credit agencies do is they get all these payments and all this information from all these different vendors, and they take all this information and then they turn around and package it and resell it, and we'll resell it to you for different prices, different information, different people pay for information. Okay, so they package it up and they just want to try to sell it to you. Dun & Bradstreet, they will really try to sell you their stuff. For a matter of fact, they will try to tell you that you need to buy something in order to even have a Dun & Bradstreet number. Not the case. You get a Dun & Bradstreet number for free. The reports are not free, but you get the Dun & Bradstreet number for free. Okay? And if you have any questions, you can put them into the chat box, or you can email me at noel@businesscreditbuilder.us. Okay? For your questions. Send me questions anytime. All right? Let's continue. Equifax. Okay. Experian. Experian is at $50 a month for the Smart Business Report. Equifax, they have a report and they charge $90, $100 a month for. And to access these credit reports, you can go to my website. I have a page which is businesscreditbuilder.us/reports. If you go to that page, I have each company's logo on there and a link, and they link directly to those web pages. Now you can go directly to those pages, to each agency, and find stuff, but these are the links that it just makes it easy. All that stuff is in one place. You go there, you can go and you can check to see if your business is listed. And if your business is listed, your address will come up and you will pick the one that is yours. If it's not listed, nothing will show up and you'll know they have nothing on your company. But if your company does pop up with an address, then they do already have something for you. And a lot of times they'll tell you if you have any trade lines. And anybody could get this information for free. Okay. Knowing how many trade lines you have is accessible for free. Anybody with a couple dollars can view your complete business report. Okay. We're gonna continue forward. Okay. Building business credit. Okay. Like I said before, building business credit for a business is similar to building business credit for your personal. Okay. You start with your EIN number. We start by getting credit for small amounts, and you start building up your credit. As you continue building up your credit, you get more and more credit, and you'll access more funding and more vendors. Okay. The first place we start is vendor credit, what I like to call net 30 accounts. Okay. These companies, there are a list of companies that will give you credit when you have no credit. All they need is, in most cases, all they need to know is that you have an EIN number and that you are listed with the business, no, that you are listed on your telephone directory, okay? EIN number, 411 listing. And they will give you credit, a net 30 account. Net 30 account meaning they will give you credit for small amounts, $300, $500, something like that. And when you buy something from them on credit, you have to pay it in 30 days. That's why they call it the net 30 account. Okay. Okay. So now one thing is this. What you do is you find a company that, oh, hold on, let me start this over, right? The thing is this, right? Building business credit is basically a simple thing, but you do have to think a little bit. There's a strategy involved, okay? Like if you got a bunch of money, then you just go buy stuff and you just pay it. But if you don't have a bunch of money, then you have to strategize how you make your purchases to build your business credit. So you have to think about what things you already purchased for your business or your home, and then you apply it to building your business credit. So these net 30 accounts, they sell stuff like office supplies, shipping materials, cleaning supplies, stuff like that. So you have to think what you already purchased and then build it into your existing purchasing habits. So when I started with a company called Uline. Uline is an excellent company because they report quickly. And when I went to Uline, I got a case of toilet paper, which costs about $30. And then I got me a Falcons hat, which costs about $20. Your transactions have to be, what's this calling? We're not going to take that. Anyway, your transactions have to be $50 or more to report, okay? $50 or more to report to the credit reporting agencies. So I went and got the toilet paper and I got that hat. It was about $50. Boom. I got toilet paper. That's something I buy. Boom. Sometimes you might have to buy something that you don't use. It's all about getting the trade lines. No matter how you get it, get that trade line. You might have to buy something, donate it, you know. So you have to figure out what works for you, okay? What works for you and your budget. Moving forward. Okay. Okay. Vendor accounts, net 30 accounts, right? You get up 5 of those. Get 5 of those net 30 accounts, pay them on time. You have total control over that, right? Okay. Once you get 5 trade lines, because you know when you get 5 trade lines because you're checking your business credit reports as you go, right? Once you get to 5 trade lines, then you start qualifying for revolving credit. Revolving credit is going to give you more credit limit, and you won't have to pay it all in 30 days. They will give you a minimum amount to pay each month, just like a credit card, right? Okay. And the revolving accounts also include stores like Costco, Home Depot, Office Depot, BP, Shell, all these type of vendors that you do use more. So it gets easier to make these purchases because you are going to Walmart, Costco, Sam's, and stuff like that to buy stuff. Okay. And they're going to start giving you more limits. Okay. When you start using your revolving credit accounts, you make a transaction, right? You pay them. Then you call them. Say, hey, please increase my limits. The idea is to get one of these revolving credit accounts up to $10,000. Okay? Because once you get $1,000 to $10,000, the next step is to get up to 10 trade lines. So first you got 5 trade lines with the net 30s, and now you're moving toward the revolving credit accounts, and you're getting up 5 more, and you're going to have 10 trade lines. This is the next key point, okay? Once you get up to 10 trade lines, you can now start applying for cash credit cards, okay? Should be able to get up to this point within 120 days. Okay. Now, when you apply for the cash cards, these are Visa, MasterCard, Amex cards that will match your highest credit limit. So if you got a Home Depot revolving account that's up to 10,000, these credit cards will match that 10,000, and you could get about 4 or 5 of them. For some businesses, having access to $40,000, $50,000 on a credit card is all they need. Some businesses, all they need is access to gas or to fix their car, to get an oil change, to keep their car running. Some businesses, that's what they need, you know. Some businesses, all they need is signage, you know. So this is the process, okay? You can't skip a step. And each time you use your credit, you ask them for higher limits, okay? The idea here is to keep using your credit, okay? Keep using your credit, building it up. Okay, let's see where I am with this here. Okay. I skipped a bunch of pages here. Okay. Okay, so the idea here is to continue using your credit, continue increasing your credit limits on your accounts. Okay. Once you get up to 10 credit lines, you get those cash credit cards and you continue to use them. I like to see companies that have up to 14 credit lines. When you get to 14 credit lines, you smoking with grease now. Okay, because now you can start applying for larger loan amounts up to 250,000 credit lines, equipment loans, vehicles, renovation projects, stuff like that. That you can get big money for. You should be able to get to this level within 12 months. See, it's fast to compared to personal credit. It's fast to build your business credit. Okay. Now, what I'm gonna do is real quick is show you how to get your business credit and funding all in one place. Okay. The company I use a software that's called the Business Credit Finance Suite. And it's the #1 used credit building and cash accessing program in the world. And what we have is we build your business credit. And out there, you could go find people that build business credit all over, but you won't find a place that'll build your business credit and have lending sources all in one place. And that's what we have. We have a staff that is just looking to build your business credit. Then we have another staff that all they do is look for vendors that you can apply for to get funding. Okay. And they're going to help you do that. Okay. And I'm going to tell you more about that. Okay. You get business credit for your business, not linked to your social security number. That's what we do. That's how we teach you. You get access for funding for your business to start and grow. Get cutting edge technology that helps you build credibility before you apply. And that's the key thing here. If you go to a company and you ask them, well, what do you require for me to get an account? They're not going to tell you. They're going to say, take this application, fill it out, and I'll let you know if you qualify. Okay? They're not going to tell you. But in our system, we tell you exactly what you need to qualify before you approve, before you apply. Okay? You already know what they require. You fill out your information, automatic approval. That's how we do it. Okay? Automatic approval. Okay? You're not going to find, they're not going to tell you, and they're not going to publish what their requirements are. Okay? Very important tool. Okay? Okay. You also get a discount on the list yourself. Okay? We do that for you. We give you a discount on business credit reports, $25 for a month. And these credit agencies, they could charge you $50 a month, $150 a month. Over that, we're going to charge you $25 a month. You get access to your 3 business credit reports. Okay? Can't beat that, right? Okay. We have the largest supplier of starter vendors. We have the largest supply of businesses that you can start getting business credit without having any business credit. Okay? We have the largest supply of revolving credit stores. Okay? And the key thing is that each vendor that we have, we're going to take you step by step. All right? Each vendor we have will tell you what they require to be approved before you apply. Okay? Because you don't want to apply not knowing and then to get denied and waste an inquiry. That's what I was trying to think about the other time, right? Inquiry. Inquiries are valuable. You don't want to waste your inquiries just throwing darts trying to get approved. Okay? You want to know what the requirements are before you apply. That's crucial to me, right? Okay. We give you a hard to find cash credit sources. Now, you can go and those credit cards, those cash credit cards I was talking to you about, you can go and search for business credit cards. What's going to happen is you're going to find a bunch of business credit cards that they say are business credit cards, okay? But they're going to start asking you for your personal, okay? And with our business credit cards, these are truly business credit cards that report to your business trade agencies. That's what you want. If you find a card that says it's a business card, but they're asking for your personal information, they are reporting to your personal credit, okay? You don't want that. You want credit cards that report to your business credit agencies, okay? That's important. Okay, with our system, there's no personal credit check or guarantee required. Okay? We give you access to cash flow financing options, collateral-based financing options, unsecured financing options, Our most popular product is our unsecured product, which requires personal credit, okay? But with someone with a good personal credit, you can get business credit up to $150,000 immediately, okay? Unsecured credit, and all you need is good credit or someone with good credit, okay? So those are different funding options that we have. Cash flow financing, collateral-based financing, unsecured financing. There's also private money financing, venture capital financing. All these type of financing we have access to, okay? So we have access to thousands of lenders that lend and they give access to businesses, capital, and funding, okay? What else we got here? Okay, here's a key point. When you sign up with our system, you get a business credit advisor. This business credit advisor will be calling you, will be emailing you. You can call them at any time. They will ask you questions for 1 year about your building your business credit. Okay, they're going to help you each step of the way in our system. Each step of the way, we're going to check. We have a check book, right? We have your steps. We're going to take you each step. Each step that you take will tell you how to complete this step. There'll be a video to teach you how to complete this step. If you can't figure it out from that, then there'll be a business advisor, business credit advisor, that will talk to you and explain to you how to complete this step, okay? We also give you access to a finance officer. A certified finance officer will be assigned to you. Well, it'll be a whole staff, right? But the finance officer I use, Lane, when I call him, I say, hey, Lane. He says, hey, Noel. He knows me. I know his voice. He knows what I need. And he helps me out a lot. And that's how it will happen for you. You have a business credit advisor. You have a credit coach. You have a finance officer, okay? And they will help you. You have the finance officer for 5 years, the business credit advisor for 1 year, okay? And what happens too when you get approved, right? A lot of times once you complete half of the payments of that loan, they'll give you another loan. They say, hey, you need some more money? This time they'll give you more money. They'll extend out the payments, make the payments lower, make the interest rates lower, and they'll keep you funded. That's how it works. Okay. Let's move on. Okay. Here goes a quick summary of our business finance suite. You get your own business finance suite control panel. Okay. This is where you go into the control panel and you have your steps. You follow your steps step by step. When you complete a step, check it off. Go to the next step. And you know, if you're going through these steps, it's not going to let you go to the next step without things being correct in the previous step. You can't skip steps. You have to complete every step in the order given to you. You get discounted business credit reports. You get a free DUNS number. You get a free Experience Smart report access. You get the largest supplier of vendor credits. Vendors. You get a massive selection of revolving credit vendors. You get a list of hard-to-find cash credit sources. You get access to cash flow financing, collateral-based, unsecured, and private money. Okay. And this is the number one way that business access funding in the world today is through our business finance suite. Okay. Now, if you think that any of these things will work for that will help your business, right? This is what you do. You go to businesscreditbuilder.us/consult. Okay? businesscreditbuilder.us/consult and get a free consultation. In the consultation, we will discuss your business. where you want your business to go. I need to understand what you need some money for so we can figure out how we're going to get there. Then I'm going to show you our business finance suite and how it takes you step by step. I'm going to show you the vendors, what their requirements are. When we give you a vendor, it tells you who they report to, what type of products they sell, what their requirements are, how long it's going to take for them to report the vendor, report your credit, telephone number, how to apply in our system. They got the click buttons, apply now, right in the system. So everything is done right in our control panel, okay? You can get everything done pretty easy. Okay, now, we have two different packages. We have a package, the core package, which we tell you exactly what to do each step of the way, right? Then we have our premium package. Our premium package, the premium package does everything that I told you before, but we do everything. So we just give you a report every month that tells you what we did, and this is how your business is growing business credit-wise, okay? So we just give you a report. If you think you want to consider this, do the free consult by going to businesscreditbuilder.us/consult, okay? Schedule your free consultation now. Okay. At our website, you can find us on various social media platforms, Facebook, Google Plus, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. You can go to businesscreditbuilder.us/consult to schedule your free consultation. It's a gift for you. If you go to this address, you'll get a free guide on how to build business credit. Go to businesscreditbuilder.us/free guide. Okay, free guide. Get a free guide on how to build your business credit. And if you think you qualify for funding now, if you think you qualify to get some money now, you can go to businesscreditbuilder.us/get funding. Here we have a finance qualifier. We're going to ask you a couple questions. You submit it. Somebody's going to call you back in a prompt manner, and we're going to discuss whether or not you qualify for funding right now. If not, we're going to tell you what your steps are, okay? Everybody can get approved, even if you have bad personal credit, no collateral, or cash flow. My name is Noel Booker with businesscreditbuilder.us. I can be reached at 404-500-9687. My email is Noel, Noel, at businesscreditbuilder.us. Thank you for joining. Add me on your social media. Schedule your free consult. And look out for more live broadcasts on YouTube, Facebook, all that. Let's get it. Peace. Yeah.